Hello friend, and welcome to the slowest sim driving channel on YouTube. You join us for race 2 of GGG versus SSBB, or SSBB versus GGG, depending on which channel you are from, I suppose. We're in the rain, we're at Red Bull Ring. They hit Maltese on pole for GGG, with Mr. Bombastic for SSBB beside him. Now GGG did well in the first race. Can we do just as well this time? Melty shoots off the line, and Gorilla Gaz gets a great run as well there. I wasn't in this race. In the first race I was just standing in for Gorilla Gaz, who I'd invited to come and race in the honour of my Discord. Mr. Bombastic managed to hold that second place. Some pretty robust action there, but we are away. We are in Group 4s. There was a free choice of Group 4s. In the wet. You can expect the unexpected in the wet, and it looks like those Citroens are a very popular choice with the SSBB crew. Clearly they've done some testing, they've worked out what works best in the wet, and they've opted for the Citroens. There's a bit of a mishmash of cars for the GGG team. These liveries once again provided by Melty. Thank you very much, Melty. I'm not sure who did the SSBB liveries. I think it's probably McFlurry. But if I'm incorrect there, then please correct me in the comments. 6 laps around this track. Expected to be a race of about 10 minutes long. And right now, the cars are quite spaced out. I was expecting more chaos, really. Golfy coming through there on Gorilla Gaz. So far, SSBB in 2nd, 3rd and 4th. Remember, this is a points-based series. So right now, although they hit Maltese in the lead, it looks like SSBB do have the upper hand at this point. Gecko Racer there in 5th for the GGG Discord. Gecko Racer, a very fast driver. Can he do anything there in the Lancer? The Venture having a go at Gorilla Gaz there. Another Citroen, so the Citroens clearly the way to go. Of course we gave the GGG drivers a free choice, which is why there's so many different cars in yellow and black. Whereas SSBB look a lot more unified and like a team. Gecko having a go at Golf No Pro. This is a heavy braking zone. You want to have this move done before you get here, or you compromise yourself and your opponent's speed. Oh, but Gecko there just slips through. Very nice. Can Golfy come past? Because McFlurry twists up ahead of Gecko, this could be a blocking manoeuvre. Let's see how this goes. Down to another very heavy braking zone. We're 3 wide. Oh, be careful, boys. Oh, I've got Venture coming in from behind as well. I think Venture may have just given Gecko a bit of a nudge there. Not intentionally, I'm sure. Venture and Gecko Racer, of course, both teammates at Race Asylum. Probably not used to racing against each other on different teams, but there you go. So Gecko is the proverbial cat among the proverbial pigeons, and he's currently losing out to Venture. Wow, so SSBB now 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th. They're really mopping up the points. Looking very, very strong this time out. What's happening up at the front? There's Mr. Bombastic. And he's actually quite a way back from They Hate Melty, so whether or not he'll be able to have a go at Melty, we'll have to wait and see. Rain still falling here at the Red Bull Ring. Mr. Bombastic currently the fastest driver on track there. Is he fast enough to catch Melty though? We know that Melty is wicked fast, really. Mr. Bombastic though, also very fast. In fact, most of these drivers I couldn't even begin to catch up with in any track. In any car. Now, there's a penalty though. Is that going to compromise him? Is that going to get Bombastic into his slipstream? We're going to have to wait and see. At the end of this lap, we'll be at the halfway stage. There's an absolute sea of purple Citroens there in the background. It does seem like these cars aren't particularly fast. It's something to do with the way they look on camera right now, but they are very, very fast, even in the wet, believe me. These are the Gran Turismo Sport Group 4s, and these move. course, they are quite scary in the wet as well. In the back, got Daniel Legend and Seas. They're both very well to keep up. Trying to limit the amount of points being lost here. Mr. Bombastic, he looks closer to Melty. Melty's still got that penalty to burn. When will Melty choose to do it? This is normally a good point to burn some penalty off. Let the car coast in there. Oh, the car pan. When the camera pans around, we'll see if he's done that. No, he still seems to have 0.5 seconds penalty. So Melty absolutely pushing and pushing. That's the halfway stage. Mr. Bombastic is once again the fastest driver on the track. So he's got the measure of Melty right now. Mr. Bombastic looking very strong. It gets very wide there, using all the track. Going to carry as much momentum onto this back straight as possible. And getting the slipstream of Melty. This is going to be a battle that could go all the way to the finish line. Oh, we see Melty now. He's beginning to burn off that penalty. He knows he can't shake Bombastic, which means he can't just... Oh, can't burn a penalty from anywhere. Bombastic there goes out wide. And that gives Melty a reprieve. Because Mr. Bombastic's now lost some forward momentum. I think he picked up a penalty as well. So that was that's unfortunate for Bombastic. I don't know if that's just cost us a bit of action, but we'll see later on in the race. Picker Racer 5th. I'm sure we've lost one of the SSBB cars. Not sure who though. I wasn't really paying attention that much to this part of the battle. I should have been, but you know, we were so transfixed on the front two cars, I kind of forgot. So sorry about that, everybody. If you spotted who went off, drop it in the comments. Let us know. Everybody doing a grand job representing their teams here. From first to last on either team, everybody did a really great job. Now at this point I'm going to say thank you. Up ahead, Venture having a look at McFlurry. But did Venture just open the door there for Gecko? Was that a miscalculation on the team front? It may have been. Gecko up to 4th, side by side with McFlurry Twist. McFlurry Twist takes a penalty there, so I think that was a little bit of a team faux pas by Venture there, or perhaps McFlurry Twist just got on the anchors too soon, and Venture had no choice but to move fast. I guess we'll never know unless one of them decides to let us know in the comments. Picker Racer up behind Venture. C's coming through. So the Grapolgo's Gaming cars beginning to make a move, a push forwards. Can they catch up with Venture? At the very front of Mr. Bombastic has managed to burn off his penalty better than Melty, so I have to assume Melty's picked up another penalty. Mr. Bombastic almost penalty free. And there's only one lap left after this, so it's a lap and a half to go. Melty needs to lose that penalty. He's not wants to, he needs to. Otherwise he's going to lose that first place. And Bombastic's so close to him now, so menacing behind him. Going faster and faster all the time. It's purple again on this lap. Mr. Bombastic absolutely pushing that Citroen to its limit, beyond its limits maybe. Oh, Melty's got another penalty. Oh, Melty getting flustered there. We don't often see him succumb to pressure. But a very sloppy drive now, as Melty looks for every 10th, 100th, 1000th of a second. This is the start of the final lap. Can Melty burn that penalty without losing the lead? Or is this going to be a win to the SSBB team? We are about to find out. Bombastic out very wide. Up on the sausage, that's going to cost him some forward momentum. Going to get it back with a slipstream. Look at the mini-map. See how far ahead of the rest of the drivers they are. Absolutely crazy. This time Melty goes defensive. Mr. Bombastic going out for a wide line to keep that momentum. Can he make it pay? Oh, they're almost side by side. So tight. Melty's still trying to burn that penalty. He knows he's got to get rid of it before the end of this lap, or he'll be penalised at the end of the race. That is not what he wants. Bashing doors, both looking for the same spot of tarmac. Mr. Bombastic eases ahead. Can Melty come back underneath him? He can. Oh, bit of contact. Bit of friendly rubbing, not too friendly rubbing, I hope. We come into the horseshoe section. This great left-handed double apex. This first part done. Bombastic looking a little bit leery. Tries to get the power down. It's the second part, and there's a flick to the right. And this is it. We're heading into the final sector. Can Mr. Bombastic make some sort of banzai move? He's got plenty of momentum. Melty went off his penalty. Oh, Melty tries to go defensive. Bombastic going around the outside. And Bombastic is the first car into the final corner. It's a drag race to the finish line. Oh, Melty's still got a penalty to burn. Oh, when it goes from bad to worse for Melty with the penalties. Mr. Bombastic wins the race for SSBB. That's a good haul of points. That's going to mean it's going to be very, very close. Going to that final race. Oh, it's anybody's. It's absolutely anybody's. But well done, racers. Tremendous action. Well, thank you for watching. Thank you for the racers on both teams who did a great job. If you're new around here, drop me a sub, leave a bell so you know the next racers, and hopefully I'll see you again next time. Until then, be good to yourself, be good to those around you. Bye bye for now.